Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Welcome to my channel, Foolsjourn. My name is Simone, and I'm so happy to have you here today. We're going to be doing your weekly insight, and I'm going to be using tarot, and then I'm going to use oracle cards to clarify the read. So let's begin. I've already been pre-shuffling all the decks, and we are ready to go. Let me put the glasses on. All right, so we've got the Three of Discs, Judgment, Eight of Wands, and for our overall energy, we have got the Moon. So let's begin here. All right, for your overall energy, you've got the Moon card. The Moon is basically um, all about something that hasn't come to light fully yet. It's still in the works. It's still in the dark a little bit. It's not. It hasn't come to light. The sun, shines light on things in your outside environment. The Moon kind of shines light on your inner peace, your inner soul, your intuition. And I always think of it as kind of the bun in the oven, while the sun is kind of the birthing of something, birthing into the world, and the sun shines a light. The Moon, I always think of as the bun in the oven, the baby still in there cooking, and we don't know what it's going to be, if it's going to be a boy or a girl or whatever. But just that it's still there. We don't know what the final outcome is. It's a little hazy. And so, clarity, it's not fully clear yet, but it's soon, but it will be soon. So, think, tap into your intuition, and that can give you guidance too. But something will come to light soon. It's just not ready yet. And, kind of be aware of that. So, anyway, and that's not a negative thing either. It can be a positive thing. And, the Moon is also nice and bright too at times, and it can show you the light. I mean, it can show you the way just as much as the sun can, but maybe more internally. So great energy for you, not negative. Just, we're waiting to see the full picture. Now you've got to start your read. You've got the Three of Discs, or the Three of Pentacles. And as you can see, they're celebrating here, having fun. It could be that you're doing a family gathering, or going to a wedding, or some type of celebration you're going to be involved in. If it comes to relationships, sometimes this card can mean that there's someone else involved in the relationship. There's another influence. Three is, the number three sometimes is like, threes can be a crowd. So it could possibly be that, or it might be overindulgence, maybe in festivities and everything. But, basically on the bright side of this card is that celebrations are coming up, and to take time out sometimes to celebrate yourself. Sometimes we just don't do that. We're so busy with work, family, that we don't take time out to celebrate small achievements. As little as, just getting out of bed that day and accomplishing one or two things. I mean, that's an amazing achievement. So this is take time to celebrate, or there's a celebration coming into your life soon, where you can be with family, friends, co-workers, or whatever. So it's a happy thing. And it could also mean, collaborating too. Maybe you are starting a business, or you and your coworkers, or some new team members are coming on. It's it can be collaboration too, and that can be important, who you pick, who you choose to collaborate with you in your life, your relationships, or, work or career. Because, if you pick the wrong people, or people that don't bring anything to the table that can give you a full round picture, then that can be detracting to your success. So, surround yourself with good people, people that contribute what you need them to contribute. And take time out for celebration. So moving on, we've got the Judgment, and you see that the angel from above, this is basically calling. It's an energy of calling you up out of yourself for rebirth, uh, revitalization. Uh, it's calling you to come up and find your calling, your true calling in life, um, to rise, up and out. it's a calling for that, and it's a positive card. You know, maybe you've realized that something is missing and you're not doing what your mind and body and spirit think wants you to be doing for your life to make you a complete, whole, happy human being. So this is calling you up and out and saying, "Come on, you can do it. You can always rebirth yourself at any time in life. So don't ever feel like you're stuck um, in one life that you thought was meant to be. No, no, no. You can always change. The world is your oyster. So this is generally a very happy card, and it's a positive yes card as well. And the Eight of Wands is, you know, the fire signs. It can represent the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's all about quick passion, energy, um, creativity, and these swords are coming in, racing into this man's head, his brain, all aspects of the brain. So you know how the brain is divided into the right and left hemisphere, and some deals with passion and love, some deals with, you know, thinking and ideas, and you know, all that. So these wands are racing into all parts of your brain and touching all bases. So it's a complete immersion of these wands. And wands is all about fire, passion, creativity, love, emotion, um, success. So these are coming towards you, and they're moving very fast. So this energy is fast paced. It's coming in. Decisions are going to be made quickly. This is going to arrive before you know it. So something is headed your way. Um, you know, fairly quickly, and it's moving in. It's not a stagnant energy. It's a very fast paced energy, and you might be getting the answers to the questions from this judgment. You know, this judgment is going to come in. Maybe one morning you wake up and go, today's the day I quit my job. Today's the day I break up with this person, or today's the day I start a new career, or today's the day I find my true love, or you know, so on and on and on. But something is coming quickly into your life. So let's do a little clarification with some oracle and see how that works out. So let's pull a couple of tea leaves. You've got the dog. The dog is protection from a close friend, and we can all use that. So, you know, maybe this big decision or enlightenment that you're going to go through is, you know, every time we do make changes in our life, it's tough, and people, the naysayers come out like, are you sure you want to do this? They kind of, you know, go into your psyche and give you self-doubt, or if you have self-doubt, sometimes that makes it even worse or enlarges that self-doubt. So you've got some friend protection here, and you know, you might have friend protection here as well with the Three of Pentacles, because that's all about celebration or collaboration, you know, with maybe close family, friends, you know, whatever. Let's pull one more for you, and you've got yoke. Yoke is feeling tied down or frustrated. So things can happen, you know, when that might have to do with this judgment too. You know, it might mean that, you know, you've been living something that isn't working, that isn't making you happy, and you feel like you were stuck, but you're not really. You can rebirth yourself, reawaken, you know, find your inner passion and go after it. And it can happen really quickly. I know I've made a lot of decisions in my life where I woke up one morning and like pushed the you know, I wrote like a resignation letter and I held on to it for weeks. And then one morning I woke up and I just opened my computer and clicked send. So, you know, I've had a lot of those kind of moments. But you know what? I don't regret it. I really don't. It was, I mean, how can you move on? If you don't close one door, you can't open another. So anyway, but you know, you've been in frustration, but something is coming in quick, something good. With judgment is positive, and you just might not see it clearly yet. So as the moon lightens things up, but not fully bright. So you know, the answer is coming. It's going to show up, you know, and you can tap into your intuition for that until the picture comes clear. The baby is birthed. So let's see here what we've got. I love the fortune cookie cards. They're so much fun. So, oh, you've got sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business and growth, fabulous communication and relationships. So, God, you couldn't get any better than that. The sun is shining. The angels are calling you up to your, to your inner calling. Um, Celebrations are on the way. So how fabulous is that? And we'll finish off with one last one. And you've got thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So exactly, this finishes the whole this whole read, is that you might have thorns, but guess what? It's going to bring in a new and positive future for you. So you might have to get through the sticky stuff, and the sun will come in to lighten it up, and you'll know your true direction. And no one likes change, and they don't like to see other people change. It makes them like insecure. So you're going through a change. It might be a little sticky, but boy, it's going to bring in something new and fabulous, and it's going to bring it in quickly. So wonderful, wonderful read, and I hope you enjoyed this. It's amazing how the tarot and the oracle can work seamlessly together, like they were meant for each other. Everything has been correlated or confirmed by the oracle with the tarot. So come back and see me. My name is Simone, and thank you so much, Cancers. Have a great week and slay the week. Bye.